A cold girl is stealing from the supermarket. I used my phone to return the evidence. As soon as I saw it, I immediately wanted to run away. I reached out and grabbed her behind. Comrade Ho, you have been arrested. In the terrified eyes of the... I dragged you into an empty warehouse. He cut the bag in front of his chest. Caught in a corner full of helplessness. It's unfortunate, my friend. This supermarket was opened by my father. You don't want to let your teachers and friends know. He had it all out here. Are you waiting for me to examine you myself? White condensed ice head. In the eyes that began to shed tears. But I won't let the tears fall. I didn't say a word. Just quietly open the bowl. Take the 3 loaves of bread inside wrap. I'm a fool in my heart. What you can't get back is the cheapest bread. I didn't steal anything expensive. You can steal chicken thighs or sausage. I only took 3 loaves of bread. Everything else is not taken. There's nothing in the bag. It's true that there's nothing real through the surveillance screen. I only saw you get 3 loaves of bread. But I can't let the ice stop. Go back right now. Because on this day of a previous life, I saw bags stop stealing from the shelves. Because I'm a classmate. To avoid making her awkward. So I deliberately ignored it like I couldn't see it. But the result was the next day. I heard in class that you died in an accident. Traffic at the time of the accident. It wasn't long after I left the supermarket. The exact time of the accident is unknown. But I decided early on. I can't let you go now anyway. As long as I can get through this day in peace. Even if you have to stay here overnight. I picked up your bag and looked at some. To appear incredulous, I poured everything inside out on the table. Textbook, stationery, and a tattered pencil case. There's also a white object. Back his small face flushed with ice. Immediately rushed to reclaim that object. Then quickly put it in the bag. And then pulled back the briefcase with force. But it also broke the pair. Ice White Condensed looked at me helplessly. My eyes are a little pink. There are only 3 loaves of bread. I grabbed the tattered briefcase again. Hands on the table. You think I'm easy, wearing a briefcase. It's just stealing 3 of the cheapest buns. The sleeves are so swollen. Are you still hiding something? The ice albino hurriedly bowed his head behind him. There's no zipper on your own. Go away. Don't let me do it myself. Or tomorrow all the friends at school will know. A virtuous school as perfect as ice eucalyptus turned out to be a supermarket thief. White Ice immediately panicked. Don't tell me to listen to you. White Condensed Ice slowly zipped the shirt where I saw the inside because I washed too many times. So did you take a good look at the wrinkled shirt? No dirty stuff. I'm still staring at you. Your eyes are much closer now than before. White's cheeks suddenly froze, pink in a gentle way. See? The eyes quickly moved to another place. You didn't say no. You didn't. I have to see to find out. Octopus Shy Ice, too angry to turn the other way. I'm not fooling you. Just 3 loaves of bread. Give it back to you now. Can I go? Things have come to this country. I really can't find a reason to hold you back. Snow White saw that I didn't react. Go out now. Wait. The Ice White Condenser turned to look at me with alarm. You are so cute. When I heard the sentence, the ice bowed silently. When you're done eating, go ahead and talk. I tore the bread wrapper off. I tore it off and can't sell it anymore. Take it a few seconds later. White Ice slowly brings bread to your mouth. Bite in small pieces. And then I eat faster and faster. When I saw that scene, I also smiled contentedly, but suddenly, Thatch's eye sockets began to wee. The ice is crying. From the time he was arrested until he was arrested, I was stubborn and didn't shed a tear until the moment a piece of bread touches the tip of your tongue. I can't hold back anymore. I silently look at you. Give me another piece of bread. I don't know what happened to the glacial eucalyptus family. It's forcing a student, excellent in both quality and learning. You have to go to the supermarket and steal bread like this. Finished eating platinum, taped a few lines on paper. Then you give me the white paper. It says 30 2023. White Condensed Ice a little VU3 bread. I looked at the debt paper. I see your handwriting. I'm sure that previous life before class can exercise. 52 people in the class. The only person who voted for me was Ice Vitilico. Not Willow as Yan. I thought at the time that. As if he had voted for me. I even mentioned this on purpose later. I don't even admit that I not reported either. Not me, but deliberately played the mysterious role. My friend thought he was writing a note. It's over for today. How do you want to solve it? I just tore your briefcase. Temple give you one. No me. The tear can still be repaired. This I decided. I don't like to owe people things. When I finished, I led back away. Go to the bookcase area. Immediately back his eyes stopped freezing. Stop at a pink briefcase. His eyes revealed his love. I also discovered this pink briefcase. It feels a little strange. Think about it a little bit. That's right, it's not my bag, is the blue kiss out. I won't take this for you. My briefcase is already broken. If you want to go to school today. It's also possible not to take the ice diphtheria helplessly. I quietly accepted the book. However, he quickly took the last note read. Write another bookcase. You've written a note. Then just wait for me. I put a pink pin bag in her lap. I won't take it if you don't want today. I don't have that much money to pay you. I'm not going to let you pay. Or you can think of another way to pay me. White condensed ice gently tilted head. It's a strange expression to see me smiling at myself. Quickly take your eyes off the other way, Sal. Then, I continue to take Batch out for a walk around the supermarket. But when you go to a certain area, White ice shamed and turned around to leave. Stop if you. I don't want to go to school today. I said, I'm an exceptional student. Individual students dare to do anything. I'm not taking it. If you don't take it, this note will always be valid. You can go now. Watch your car get home safely. Go to school normally tomorrow. Just listen to me. Let's pretend today never happened. I know not to stop. I don't understand why I'm saying these words. But she can see. This guy didn't mean anything bad. At this moment, though, Willow was quiet and her two best friends came to her. Comrade Ho, wait a moment, go. Not tried here. Zhao Yu was able to talk to bust up the ice. That's it. You see the beautiful ice. Or am I more beautiful? It's like your schoolmate actually opened a supermarket. This supermarket is too big. You can see what you like. Just take it. Even Sao doesn't have to pay. Listening to the Willow, Yan says. The two girls are no guests. That started picking things up in the supermarket. Not long after, those two girls happily hugged a bunch of chips and stuff. Snacks go to. It's all on the counter. The total isn't 500. As is said, there is no need to give money. Try dancing. What do you mean? You don't come to buy stuff. It's just a little food, and it's not expensive. If it's not expensive, you can't even invite Sao. Glacier was surprised to see this. The way I feel today seems to have changed. Liu's expression is yen. I suddenly thought of a possibility. Not yesterday, you saw me walking, shopping center with class president. That's it, little Dan Sowell, the class president, and I just happened to meet. Why are you so narrow? What does all this nonsense have to do with you? Buy things to pay for now. It's not a very normal thing. You studied ice vitiligo. You see that? Platinum Ice turns head to one side. I feel I am not qualified to answer this question, or just let it go. We don't want to eat too much either. You'll regret trying to dance. When he finished talking, he led the way. Two friends are leaving the supermarket. Stay where you are and leave it for me. Or you know my trick. Two of her friends, who had heard of my bad reputation at school a long time ago, so hurry up and bring all that stuff back to the old place. Get this done. He rushed to the side like a horse. Just as we go. Try dancing what happened today. I will never forgive you. The ice-white permafrost standing next to me looked at this. A long time later, react at the election. Last year's fitness bike class. Thank you for voting for me. He learned eucalyptus ice. The ice looked surprised. A few seconds later, he turned red and ran away as if to hide. Go away slowly. Walking. Saw running on such a big road. I'm going to school tomorrow to accuse my friend of stealing, or turn your head. But still listen and slow down. The next day at school, I hurried straight to the classroom door. When I saw backstop, the ice is sitting safely in its seat. I'm so excited I can't say a word. White Ice saw me looking at me. Her little face flushed red. Turn your head the other way. Try a small dance. Do you really consider yourself the main character? The first day of class was late. Go back to your special seat. I'll deal with you later, Miss Two. White Ice. If you're sitting in the back, and you can't see, just tell me for an hour. I'll send you up and sit whatever you want. Who do you think you are? Seats are arranged by performance. Ice people at the end of last semester, because the house has a job. I didn't take the final exam. If not, you think with the second place record from the bottom, count up your own. But to sit with the Sao Ice back. I warn you. Don't bother her to study during class. If I find out, I'm going to get you to the flagpole in the middle of the stadium. That's it. You don't need it. I'll take the exam to get my place back. To be frozen. Don't be discouraged. If you try to bully me, tell me to bully you. How does it count as bullying? I give my hand, gently poking at the soft arm of Ice White. Does this count as bullying? The girl's cheeks immediately flush. Immediately turn your head in the other direction. I took out a bag of hot meat dumplings. Give Betch condensed ice feed. Have a stomach during Labor Day. I can't take it. Dare you tell me not to believe me? The young woman immediately obeyed the order to take the dumpling. Beautiful angry eyes glanced at me. That's right. Just be nice. Time goes by. Chinese after school is finally raining. Hey friend, how quickly eat dumplings. You're not hungry, so tell me, have you eaten this morning? I didn't eat rice this morning. Eat, don't let me get angry. Stop looking at me with a glance. Just put the cake in your mouth. Start eating small pieces. After eating the meat, my eyes lit up just a few pieces and I ate one. I look at this scene with satisfaction. After eating the second one, there are still 2 dumplings in Ilan's bag. Platinum Ice 1001. I paused for 2 seconds and put the dumplings away. The rest is for lunch. If you tell me to eat, eat. Don't talk nonsense to me. Ace Albino stared at me with eyes poked. You dare to stare at me? Blair again, believe me. White Ice looks the most pathetic. Third cake in the mouth. The weather is beautiful today. Suitable for walking on the training ground. Do you think it's right to try dancing? Try dancing. Come here. I have something to tell you. When he finished talking, he turned and left. I thought I was going to follow. I walked for a while to find out there was no A behind me. I found out I was still sitting there. You're going too far to try to dance. I say whatever I do here. It's because of my hand. Come eat at home with me. Sorry, I have to stay. I sat where I didn't move. If you can't do anything, I have to eat with my friends. Until lunch break. There's only ice in the classroom and I'd like to see the ice plate, ma'am. I go to dinner so late every time. What did she finally eat? Or basically not eating anything at all. White Ice sits in a very quiet place. I'm serious about my homework this morning. Doesn't seem to realize there's only 2 of us left in the class. Waiting forever. I finally waited until I fell asleep. Zach stopped the ice and turned his head to look. I'm sleeping very well. Saliva comes out of the mouth. Look at it. A little bit. She has a secret that no one knows. That's the one she's known since middle school. There's a lot of money in her mind. Think of this guy. But she also knows, this guy doesn't remember anything. Baby the teenager never cared. But not at all. He remembered after sitting quietly for a while. He walked out of the classroom. This is his regular lunch time. To the cafeteria. The other students finished their lunch early. The empty restaurant must be you. Baby, how many times have I told you? Come earlier next time. Every time at this hour. The food is eaten, and there's only soup left. I don't know why. Just eat white rice. You don't know this. People are first class. You must be busy studying if you are late. She looks as beautiful as a nicked fairy. The record is so good. My son is half as good as you. Get more rice for me. Give me some more gravy. Just give me 5 cents. Thank you, Auntie. After swiping the meal card, you can see that there's only 5 left in the cart. A 5-cent meal is a bit of a luxury for me. I suddenly woke up in the classroom. I realized I'd been asleep for almost half an hour. The food is new these days. I hurried towards this safe house, boy. Only white rice is left this week. Please give me some white rice. That's right. You had a beautiful looking girl before you. Have you just come to eat? That's right. She's always late for school. Every time there is only white rice. After cooking, I swiped all the cards. It's a little surprisingly cheap. In the afternoon exercise class, I'm playing basketball with you. Each time it is time for free activity of the exercise secretion. The Glacier's all sitting in that position, holding a textbook, and then secretly watched me play basketball. Who play football? Everyone knows that basketball is every guy's dream. Right after my shot, the ice white looked at me with astonished eyes. The boys in class. I was so surprised that I dropped my jaw. I'm a little surprised myself. Since the birth of yesterday, until now, I realized that my strength had increased a lot. I just jumped on one that was closed. This is considered a surprise gift due to rebirth. Bring it back. My eyes are on the glacial eucalyptus. Suddenly the 4 eyes looked at each other. The ice immediately uses a book to cover the front. Pretend to be paying close attention to the previous lesson. You're cool. I casually glanced at the willow as a saddle. Then take your eyes away. Listen to Liu's praise as Yen. At this time, class president went house suddenly, looking at me with a full face. One A can beat me in this basketball game. Do you dare to fight one-on-one? As soon as the class president is talking. My eyes glanced over, and I found the glacial eucalyptus sitting on the ground. The expression is a little painful. The hand is hugging the ankle. There's got to be something. I think I saw a girl recently. From the back, push the ice white. Then the ice stopped falling. What does that girl look like in what class? I can't see. Come on, I'll take you to the infirmary. Ice white stand up. Looking dumbfounded at my broad shoulders. What are you waiting for? Come on. I carried the ice cream and rushed to the infirmary. On the girl's face right now, there's a smile as bright as the spring sun. Who pushed you? Can you see the ditch? Do you doubt the A? No, you're afraid I'll teach them a lesson, right? He's so out of words. I went to the infirmary, and I walked around with an ice pack. But I didn't see the doctor. I had to put the ice on the bed first. What are you going to do to see you? It's just a sprained leg or a tight joint. You know how to waste money in my old hometown. I often osteopathic for the sows in the village. It doesn't look serious. It's just that it's not very swollen. Just apply some rose oil. I put my right foot, base on my knee. Get ready to get to work, but the next second, the glacier's back. Let me apply my own white ice and turn my back. Leave the school health room after applying. I chasing behind, endlessly explaining. The ice doesn't pay attention to me. Just go straight ahead. It's out of school now. The ice man said he wanted to go back to class. I let him go to the building. And I am going home, as I ride my bike to the school gates. Still not. I can't help thinking about White's crooked leg. This little girl's apartment doesn't know where. Is it far away? This situation is not meant to be about Sal. Or I'll take him back to the classroom. One shadow people. Glacier's not learning at all. He's walking around the pulpit. Table cleaning handle, trying to tiptoe over the words on the blackboard. My eyes were quietly looking towards the heliocentric. On the board, on it right the blackboard of the late view. At this point, it stopped, found me standing outside the door. It's like he did something wrong. When he was discovered, he hurried back. Your feet are. If you are injured, let me take you home first. You don't have to give it to me. Where is your house? Far, not far. I was looking for Sale and looked at him. Platinum ice cleanup quickly passed me by. I took my bike with the girl to the school gate. Or let me see you off, Namid. If your father sees a strange male friend approaching you, it will be okay. You learn to take the road home and pay attention to safety. On the face of Ice Eucalyptus, there was a rare smile. See you tomorrow. Just got home. I caught my father walking out. Dad, where are you going? My uncle is waiting for light, so she quit her job and went home. Now the supermarket is short of staff. If the supermarket is short of people, I have a student who can apply. Is that okay? Then you can take that friend to the interview. I didn't tell you. I went to the supermarket before. Your mother is back. Where's my sister? Before you go home, he's just been scolded by his mom and dad for a fight. Why is your sister these days? Too close to the fool. At the gate of the digital high school. 65. Angry sister runs out. You're not a bad person in overalls. Then immediately returned to the room. I heard my sister call him uncle in overalls. I suddenly remembered this memory. I also attended high school at number 65 before. That idiot when I was in high school. It's already at the school gate. Other high school students who are very bullies. I'm wearing these overalls. Every time I go up and shout to stop. I remember having a girl at school. They will also move forward together. I don't know her name. Just remember that girl's hair is long and messy. The face is covered. I wear overalls every time I see her. I smile. Mom, I think I should get to the bottom of the story. Then decide whether to blame or not. My sister, tell me a secret. When I was in high school, your relationship with the guy in the overalls is good, too. Yes, of course, because he's very gentle. Never bully anyone, but there's a lot of high school kids bullying him, so I protected him a couple of times. That's right, he's good. I saw a beautiful sister this afternoon. He's feeding him. If you protect him, I agree. But if something happens, you can't solve it yourself. Be sure to tell me, I'll be right there. I don't know, brother. The next day's first class was biology. Now listening to sermons doesn't work for me. The previous basic knowledge was not well understood. Now it sounds like thunder. I soon fell asleep. Ice cream looks at me sleeping. And then sneak out 2 of them. Put it in the carry-on plastic lunchbox. Actually, I've noticed. It's just not revealing. I woke up about 10 minutes later. White Eye saw me wake up. Hurry back. Very serious face. I just missed 2 dumplings. If you eat poorly, eat poorly. What are you reporting to me for? White condensed ice bow down. Very confused expression quickly turned around. The face immediately flushed. The first time I felt, some people can be so cute when they lie. The average person's heart rate is 6,090 times per minute. That's right. Do you know the principle of the lie detector? No. That's one of the bases. Judgment of the detector. Lee, now you can try it with you. With my table. Probe the opponent's pulse. I was immediately excited to hear this. White condensed by very panic, vigilantly staring at me. What are you going to do? I look scary. Let me measure you. Why do you have a secret you can't reveal? It's not okay. Then I heard your heart beat for a long time. As a result, none of them succeeded. The morning lesson ended quickly, and it was time for lunch. Is it still coming towards me? It's not too early, Dad. I don't see. I'm worried. I came back before. He'd just heard a fight inside. But I can't hear you. All I know is that my father and I are fighting. Women's minds are always sensitive and self-deprecating. He is. It brings with it a sense of tension and expectation. But the moment I heard the fight inside, he attributed the cause of the conflict up to Miss Cell. Wait a minute. Just for a moment. If I go, I won't be gracious to you. Yes, people, stop arguing. Don't worry, real men never use arguments to solve the problem. Dad, just let her work here. This month's exam, I'll try to get into the top 4 of my class, real or fake, so you call her in. And very quickly, I was led into the ice. Girl, can you take me for a walk first? Blatant on ice immediately take out the notebook and pen read. In the form of very attentive listening to the lecture, trying to be arrogant, glanced at White's pink briefcase. Seemed to recognize something, but not expose it. She's not that stupid. There's nothing important for you to do. You can only come at night. Right. Yes, the two of them go ahead. I'm going. Follow behind. It's like looking at a good girl. Looking at the shadow of Bash's back, the ice broke into a pale smile. Try to walk and tell the girl things you need to do every day. Very little and light. But Bash stopped the ice, still seriously took the pen to record. After going for a walk, 3 people back at the cashier. I teach you how to collect money. Dad came home before. Okay, you can go sightseeing and get used to it. I'll write you a note myself, including processes and operations. Platinum ice for a walk. When I turned around, I saw that I was holding cash. Give me your little hand. Come out here. But he didn't put out his hand. This is a supermarket tradition. Pay at the beginning of each month. The staff here is like that, and I've done it before. Hello, little boss. I hurry to put the money away. Can you nod to the staff? Be careful on your way. The ice seems to see through it all. Beautiful eyes staring at me. What are you looking at me with? At least I don't want to go first. I want to be like the other employees. At the same time, I'm the boss. Don't you believe I fired you? The beautiful eyes without ripples of back stopped ice. The expression on her face was like, let's see. You want my father to know what you did on the 30th. White condensed tape hurt, so the little face changed. Take the money immediately. Your working time is small. The salary is also the lowest. Only 500 yuan a month if good performance. Then I'll give you a raise. Of course, if you make me happy, you'll get a raise, right? It's easy to say. White face flushed immediately. What do you think? I am telling you to laugh a little more. It's also a way to get the boss, you know, and help me with tutoring. I want to go to college. I'll definitely help you, coach. This sum reminds me of my house. In the evening after coming home, I saw my parents sitting in the living room. Look at me with a delicate expression. Kid, if you don't make it to the 40th off of class, don't blame me for not accepting my family. Your grandfather said she looked very nimble. It's true why I tricked you into looking like a fairy. I can't believe this kid's high school. There is such a beautiful girl. It's strange. I haven't seen a parent meeting before. That's right, what's her background? It doesn't look like a normal family. Because of lack of money. Your brother's been here for a while. Brother is good with the largest number, right? What's going on? Go to 65th High School tomorrow afternoon. Parents, help me. Is it okay? What is it? I cheated my parents last year that I didn't make the top 20. But I still have to go to school. Just once. Please rest. Maybe you. I can't wait to see my sister die without saving her. Okay. But there's no next time. Why brother really plans to study hard. You also have your duty, brother is the best. White condensed equal. Why table mate didn't show up. I'm now at high school number 65. I can't help but think of you wearing overalls that year. Of course, let me see that familiar silhouette. Give me this lollipop. Thank you, little dance. You always know what my name is. My hair is long now. I can't believe he still recognizes it. That's right. I've been sitting here for years. What are you waiting for? Waiting for my daughter to get out of school. He's waiting for his daughter to get out of school. But he keeps forgetting. My daughter has moved to another school. Uncle, you know him, of course. His house is poor. Don't look at him now. Back in the 90s. He used to be a very good boss. Extremely rich. He was a big boss in the 90s. Why did the owner become what he is now? Shu, you know about 5. He's the boss of a big company. Under the management of hundreds of people. His wife is also a bad dancer to lol. She's as beautiful as a star. 2 couples standing next to each other. That's a beautiful couple. Then why? And then it looks like he's been harmed by that, eh? The company went bankrupt and lost a lot of money. The houses and cars are sold out. The whole family can only wish Chen in the motel room. The tearing is not over. He has a son and a daughter. The whole family, 4 people. Even if you are poor, the days are still a lie. The result was that one day, the wife fainted during dance class. When I went to the doctor, I found out that I had white blood disease. Money has no money for treatment. After a year, he lose too. A beautiful woman, so Hashi sighed for an hour. Then talk about it after your wife dies. This led Theo's son and daughter to continue living. A few years later, God had no eyes. My son was hit by a car at night, a few days before the transfer exam. He thought he didn't. Take Nan 500 compensation driver limping home. As a result, he died that night. What's that saying? The rope is all broken. All misfortune comes to those who suffer, and then after a series of shocks like that. I can't stand it, so I'm stupid. His life is too much. So he's got another daughter. The most pathetic is his daughter. When the house is bankrupt. That kid is only 3 years old. From the time I knew it, never had a happy day. After my brother died. Not long after, the father became a fool. A little girl at that age. I went to school and took care of my dad. He takes such good care of me. That child is rare. Uncle, are you kidding me? No one is so unlucky. I think you're kidding. That just proves that you're living a very happy life. It's time for self-study in the evening. I just finished the parent meeting here. Back in front of the classroom, I saw the ice just as I left the office. What are you doing in the office? What are you doing in the office? This unexpected surprise. The ice was a little shy and bowed his head. I'm going to a parents' meeting for my sister. What are you doing in the office? No, nothing. In the evening self-study, I'm merely looking at the theoretical knowledge in the book. I'm not going to do any homework this time, except for English. I have absolute confidence in this subject of English. They may even be far behind everyone in the class. Put the book down. I walked out of class to go to the bathroom. When to come back, suddenly discovered that the ice diphtheria was gone. I asked my friend at the table where the glacier had gone. I don't know. He put on his bag and left. The teacher does not manage it either. I raised my head to look at my teacher. Detected. He's staring at me from the podium. I raised my mouth and kept looking at the book. Self-study is over. I packed up and immediately, I left my bike and hurried to the supermarket. You and that girl have different school days. Why is he here? It's early and working. This girl is so hardworking. I don't know how many times better. I turned my head. I can see the ice white is wearing an apron. Red carry garbage bags go to. The red apron is a supermarket employee uniform. I thought it was bad before, but when you're wearing white ice, give me a bad feeling that's cute. Saw me come back. Platinum ice stalled. The face is a little unnatural and out of sight. Uncle, the same bottle needs to be thrown away. Just throw it all in the trash outside. The young lady nodded and immediately went to work. People only get 500 yuan a month. It's like a slave. This supermarket is so big. I left him alone to clean the toilet. She asked for cleaning herself. I can't blame you for that. I don't care about you anymore. My uncle then walked towards the busy ice eucalyptus. To the office is to ask your homeroom teacher for you. Self-study early. Right? I even snuck away when I wasn't there. The girl couldn't answer. I can only bow. 2 small hands in the corner. I thought I was working a little more time. Can be increased salary. I'll tell you there's no such thing. White condensed ice heads up. In her beautiful eyes, showing her sincerity. I have no intention of raising my salary. Self-study 9 hours. I got out of school 10 hours later than I could have. Only 1 hour a day. You can get 500 yuan a month. I bowed my head as if remembering something. But the tone is still very stubborn. And 500. Too much. And 500. And still many sal. Do you know someone else's salary? I don't care how many they have. But you sure gave me too much. If you give more, I have to do more. The effort must be proportional to the lao. You are so stubborn. Stop arguing with you. Don't be late for school though. I don't know if the guy gave in. Ice white condensed with a beautiful smile. Slowly, his eyes were a little happy. Shea Barrow ran away quickly. Gradually until the 6th day. After school, self-study in the evening, they stopped me at the classroom door. Tomorrow is Saturday. Wang Hao invited some people to his house to play. I agree, you go too. What are you going to do? I have to study tomorrow. As I watched, I followed the shadow of my back, smiling with onion tea. Now I'm just good at using learning rat as an excuse. Just keep standing in class. 10 p.m. is also the time for batch to stop the ice. I handed him a note that said, let back stop the ice. This is my apartment address and house number. What time tomorrow is it until 10 p.m? I'll wait for you at home. Saturday was sunny. The sky one ripple blue clouds so unreal. 1 o'clock yesterday. It was more than 12 hours before the ice came out of the house. Look at the main gate of Chang, high and luxurious residence in front of you. It startled her a little. In a moment, I thought I was in a park somewhere. Now the knock on the door. I went and opened the door, and the door opened. The young woman stood at the door with her face full of wonder. This is the first time in her life she went to a male friend's house as a guest. What are you doing there? Come on in my room. Ice white condenser looked at me full of shame. I should have greeted you and your aunt first. And then we start talking. There's no one in my house now, it's just you and me. Listen to this. The ice's white face immediately flushed red. In the morning there is someone at home. You insist on the new afternoon. But I still have to worry about my dad's lunch. It's embarrassing. But now the replenishment for Wu Xiao is still the most important. 2 people sitting at the desk. Because there is only 1 table. The distance between the 2 is closer. All the time at school. It's almost evening. Addition ends. Platinum band carrying bag go out the door. You wait a minute. I took out a big bag of snacks. Give batch ice stop. Octopus ice amazingly backed up. I'm not taking supplements. Not finish. Quickly run away. Is this girl really leaving? Self-studying Monty morning. You go up to the pulpit and you speak. Let's talk about two things today. The first thing about this parade leader. Schoolgirl holding the beach decided it was glacial eucalyptus. Hear this sentence. If you suddenly raise your head. The ice eucalyptus also looked over with an astonished expression on his face. It's just me shouting. I agree. And the second thing. Right after the sports are over, we will start the monthly exam. At this point, the eyes of Liu Qian stopped on me. He sincerely said, try to dance. Let me go. I don't mean to raise our grade point average. Then, let's just make it easier for your father to be awkward at the side meeting. Can you go? After that, the teacher left the class. Schoolgirls beach parades of the class. The news is that eucalyptus tape fast land transmission. In the afternoon exercise class, people are operating freely in the stadium. Ice eucalyptus is sitting on the stairs reading a book. When I'm just dribbling through my groin, just went ahead, suddenly hold back. I saw a girl on the stairs. Is quietly approaching the glacial eucalyptus from behind. She's doing a push-up. White ice is reading a book. Completely unaware, someone is coming behind me. It swung straight out of the basketball in the throwback hand. That girl's side. White stopped the ice and stood up. This girl, does she know it's the one who started bullying her? I'm going straight up to her. What class are you in? What is the name of the scene here quickly? Attract people in the stadium. Now the gymnast is loud. Try a small dance. What are you doing? I don't care about him. Turn to look at the crowd. You come out here, and you shy. Last time, the guy pushed the ice diphtheria down from the chair. Is that her? It's her. Last time, she was the one who pushed the ice. Turns out it's really you. I brought the body here myself this time. What name? In any class, the short-haired girl doesn't say a word, but the eyes are staring at me with a chin. Try dancing. Calm down. Calm down. Why stares like this? She just wanted to push you. This is murder. Then I dragged the short-haired girl back to the office. Head of block. Instead of going to the front of the ice eucalyptus, newly discovered, the cute, clean-looking girl is crying. Nobody will own you. My classmate is trying to dance and honor dying. Everyone can testify. During the evening self-study hours, the loudspeaker cracked. The voice of the head of the heliocentric sand block. Into the classroom through the loudspeaker. You are a classmate in class 12 of 15. For multiple injuries to fellow students at the same school. Bad attitude. Notify parents and request to drop out. I sit in place. Listen attentively to the contents of the radio speakers. If the school's response is not dismissal, I'll definitely go to the office. The boss messed up another fight. I looked at the glacial eucalyptus. She's focused on her homework. I don't bother. I keep reading. Realize I've been out of sight. White spin stopped the ice. Her lips softly open. I want to turn around and say something. But in the end. The next day evening, I looked at the girl who was busy in the supermarket. She seems to be more quiet before 10 p.m. The supermarket is closed. Go home. Slow down. The girl standing next to me hasn't left yet. The ice stayed there for a while. Red eyes looking at the dance. Thank you, but don't be so quick next time. I'd almost get punished for it. When she finished speaking, she squeezed her tears and hurriedly turned and left. The thin figure quickly merged into the thick night. It stood buried in place for a long time. Based on a previous lie. I wish I had known you sooner. From this day on, I will protect you forever. Ding looked at me with a look of contempt on his face. It's the same school. Why is the distance so big? People are younger than you. Both diligent and resourceful. It's beautiful again. Academic performance is also good. She's older than you know. I saw her the last time. September 19th. This girl's not over her 17th birthday. The date seems to be 11 days away. Such a good girl. I don't want to give people a gift. A week after the morning break. Since that night, crying out those words to me. From the next day, the ice died. He kept his distance from me. There seems to be a gap between the two. Throughout, of course I understand that the girl doesn't have to hate me. It's not that I don't know. Thank her for crying, because she saw me, because she acted rudely. She was afraid of me and was punished. She's always thinking about what not to do, affect others. But I never thought for myself. I took a deep breath. I'm thinking about something else right now. It's just a few days until the Ice Age birthday. What gift should I give this girl? Now I hear two girls. The front seat is talking about thigh stockings. What shoes to wear? White cloth shoes or normal sports shoes? They must still be black shoes. I don't have black shoes. I hear it in my ears. I know, Ice Platinum definitely doesn't have black leather shoes either. There's a birthday present. Fortunately, last time the ice was twisted. I'd also know the size of her feet. Come home at night, Dad. Please do me a favor on September 19. Now the stars are twinkling in the night sky. Outside the classroom window peaceful and dreamy, Frust-free Albino looked up at the sky. Imagine that there are two angels, appeared in the night sky, are smiling at me. One is a mother. One is a brother. White condensed ice bow down, slowly write on the draft paper the words, Happy birthday to you, White Ice. Look at these 7 words that are both sharp and delicate. White Ice lips laugh an hour but very strange. The smile fades away with a sigh. Then I quickly crossed out these 7 words. We turned our heads and looked at the empty space next to us. Self-study tonight. He didn't come out of school. A young woman alone on the night road, the cold black wind blowing through, white ice cream hands up, wiping away the tears at the corner. My last birthday was in the hospital. I was 5 years old, and she was lying weak in a hospital bed. Dad carried the little ice cream cake to stop the ice. Happy birthday to you. My dad just got home from work and couldn't change his clothes. Workers gently put candles on the cake. Stop the ice. Make a wish, son. I hope you're sick. Your illness can quickly go away. The woman with the emaciated face holding her. When she heard that, she cried, the stupid child. I wish I didn't say it. He said there will be no more of this. I wish I could say it will not work. Mom is still gone back. Stops ice alone in the night. I put my hands together, towards the stars and the night sky, silently perform one. A wish that only you can hear. Because she told me that wishes can't be said. Say it will no longer work. The supermarket doors are opening again. There is no female voice. Filled the empty supermarket. Suddenly, the back supermarket door closed, and there was a thunder. The girl immediately panicked. Just when you're scared. In the dark, a white light. I picked it up from the back of the shelf like an angel, at the same time with a familiar voice. Happy birthday to you. White Ice. I tied 2 big flashlights on my body. Step into a big 2-tiered ice cream pie. Slowly step out from behind the shelf. Happy birthday, kid. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everyone. Girlie stopped walking. Look at the girl standing at the supermarket door from a distance. You learn eucalyptus ice. I wish you a happy 17th birthday. Who looked at you? Smile radiant white ice temple. Look at the boy smiling at himself. My eyes can't help but drop. From rolling your eyes down your cheeks. Right this moment, the angel seemed to be in front of me. It's this teenager, the 17-year-old said to herself. Turns out the real wish you have to pray in your heart, then it becomes true. Try small dance, put a birthday hat on top of the ice eucalyptus. Okay, it's beautiful, girl. The ice is crying like rain. What is this rotten boy doing so romantic? It's made people cry. The ice albino hurriedly turned and shook his head, then quickly wiped away the tears, as if to prove I didn't cry. Little Vutrite laughed at the girl's innocence. I'm kidding. I didn't scold him, it was you. It's such a fun day to cry. I also feel the smell. I didn't expect it either. The ice is crying so much. The girl cried more and more. I still remember that today is my birthday. Make a wish for me. I wish it was over. Then blow out the candles. Blow the candles and the wish comes true. The ice immediately nods. Runs up front blowing a breath, but the candle doesn't go out. You are shy to look at me. You don't mind if I join you in your wish. Eucalyptus ice shakes its head like a whistle. Both of you close to the candle. And blow out the fire. The supermarket lights are on right now. I shyly smiled at the ice white. Girls rarely avoid it. The boy's eyes sparkling with water. Bold his silhouette on his face, so warm and warm. Let's have some ice cream. You old people eat some sweets. Just eat a few pieces. There's room for the birthday star. Bring home for relatives. Eat. There's too much people eat. I gave the first piece of ice cream cake to Batch. Eat, the owner of the birthday party. Ice Octopus bowed, carefully tasting a piece. You still have tears in your eyes, little girl. Go home early today. Yes, thank you. In the dark, I carried the ice cream cake with Batch to the intersection. Take it home and feed your father. After the girl takes it, Boo brought the bag out again, before suddenly pointing out the back of the glacial eucalyptus. Let's look at something. White Ice startled back to look immediately, but I can't see anything. I turned around in a panic. A pair of black leather shoes and a pink hairpin appeared in front of me. Here are 10 birthday gifts. The girl is stunned again. Red eyes in the blink of an eye. My smile turned back. Hurried a hand wipe away tears. Let back stop the ice. What is it? Crying again. I gave up on you. Are you made of tears? But I don't know. In fact, ice cream rarely cries. The tears of many years. They all seem to have left in half a month, because the teenager suddenly came into my life without warning. I passed my leather shoes and my hairpin. Take away your birthday, girl. If you're afraid to wait until my birthday, you can't give me a gift back. It's back and forth. The Iceman turned his head and prepared to go home. Suddenly I remember something. Dance, Eve can. Can you pick me up for school tomorrow morning? Wait for me at the top of the mine. Tomorrow is the opening ceremony of the sports festival. We need the whole class information. Ice Platinum probably doesn't want to wear a class uniform. Can you walk on the street and be watched by passersby? Thanks. Tomorrow at 7:30 and the next morning. Tried to get to the end of the road as promised. Not long after the ice came out to the end of the road. I don't look at your school uniform. Inside the school uniform jacket, leather shoes and the bag to the classroom. Girlfriends. He looked at the ice with a look of wonder. Why doesn't he wear a school uniform? Ice Platinum doesn't pay attention to any eye. After putting away the bag neatly, I picked up the nameplate next to my seat. Go to the back of the class to practice. Your face looked very serious. It wasn't because of my attention that I became confused. I withdrew my eyes and sat quietly in place. The girls are in the back. I went back and forth practicing name raising. The early morning breeze blowing in from the window make the girls' hair fly. People are slowly coming in. Now the head teacher enters the classroom. Get ready to change your school uniform. When the music is playing, go downstairs. Focus formation. Ba heard that and took off her uniform jacket. School rat. Look at what you're doing. Of course, because you're beautiful. You've seen it. Don't look. I won't let you look. Okay, and not looking. That's right. I had a 3-kilometer race this morning. Would you like to meet me at the finish line? I'll definitely be tired by then. Give it a look. Apart from you, I have no other friends. White Ice nodded without hesitation. Then you put them on the leather shoes I gave you, and then take the hairpin the pink I gave you from his bag. Slowly raise your arm. The little hand paused in the air for a second or two, seems to be hesitating. And then I made up my mind. Put the hairpin on the front of your forehead. Then turn your head and look at me. You look a little different today. Because you said it. Spring is only once. I also want to try a fan. Let yourself not regret it later. She wants to be worthy of my encouragement. Don't want to leave beautiful black leather shoes and hair clip pink buried in the dark. The music playing. The head teacher enters the classroom. Freeze the ice to prepare the assembly. Hold the nameplate. You are the face of the 12th grade. Yes, Everyone looked back at the corner of the classroom. It's just a random look. But one by one, their eyes suddenly dwindled. Oh my god, I also knows beautiful ice eucalyptus. But did not expect. Today she turned into someone else. A brilliant white ice condenser like a star Sal. Come on, let's go. Gather downstairs. Everyone downstairs. The ice floats in the crowd. It feels very unnatural. Why do you study ice vitiligo and feel stressed? White Ice nodding a little more confidently. Don't stress. Normally, when you go to the exam, you can still improve your performance. And why didn't you get nervous? It's not the same thing. It's all the same. Today is an exam. An exam called youth. Just take the nameplate and go 100 meters. Your youth will reach the absolute mark. You believe the silent girl. I am wearing my birthday present. Maybe that's not enough. Let me give you more courage. The girl suddenly raised her head. Eyes in an instant lit up, like the Vat Galaxy. I don't know that. I just said a sentence. But for white condensed ice there's sheer cheerfulness. Then backstopped the ice and gripped the nameplate. Steady gaze in front of the crowd. And I'm too tall. Be at the bottom of the line. We're currently approaching class 1001. Let's have a big round of applause. Welcome to class 10. Suddenly, white condenser, take the nameplate and go to the back. I didn't stop until I walked in front of me. Young woman bowed her pink cheeks. Put my little hand on my wrist. Pull me up to the first position. Oh, what are you doing? Backstopped the ice, bowing silently with a wry smile. Stop the ice. What do you mean you dragged this kid up here? The ice doesn't say a word. What are you standing there for? Go back to the old place. Don't color it. I shrugged my shoulders to go back to my old place. The girl is bowing silently. He grabbed my arm. See? It's not that I don't want to go back. But she won't let me know if you're helpless. The fact that he loves stop. The ice is already famous. Try to stand in the first row. I'm afraid I get cold when I'm in danger. Material. As soon as you see it, you grind your teeth. A word of shame. Master Vu is a boy. Based on what's standing with their daughters. You rely on me being the head teacher. So I can confirm that I'm right behind you. Breathe a sigh of relief. She doesn't want to be alone. To take this exam called youth. There was one thing I said wrong in her heart. Only when I am by your side. Then this exam is really called youth. Many years later, I don't regret it. The hand that gripped me didn't let go. It's representative of his bigotry. Very quickly after that, it's finally time for the 12th grade SWAT. The next one is coming towards us. Is a grade 12. Let's go. All excited. Platinum Ice pick up the nameplate. Ice steady walking steady steps. Like a beautiful and proud swan. It's as if they're not on the same level with others. Follow the eyes on more and more. Ice Platinum film beats very fast. They've never had so much eye contact. Whether the guy behind, it gives me no less sense of security, but it didn't resist the pressure from that many eyes. I also recognize the class name. In my hands the ice has begun to shiver. When we go to the main stand area, suddenly behind him came the boy's loud voice. Hello students, I hear this sound. White ice, white people, then smile, take a breath. It's like being alive again, to raise the lower grade board to the shorter day again. This shout of mine caught everyone's attention. Dare to cover your face with your hands. I was so embarrassed to find a hole to go down. I immediately made the atmosphere go wild. Parade formation ended well. The game also officially opened. I ran to the classroom to get ready to join. 3000 run in the morning. The ice is going to the grocery store. Buy 2 bottles of water. On the red track, everyone's in position. The gunshot went off and I sped forward. The strength and endurance that can be achieved by gravity, including strength and other qualities. It's not used for anything else, but bringing it to the games is redundant, and very quickly I crossed the finish line. Win the table championship. Platinum Ice bottle running towards me. Shame, give me water. Is it okay if you come to me now and give me some fresh water? Sorry, I don't drink soda. I turned my head and smiled at the ice. Both bottles are mine, right? White Ice nodded slightly. I don't hesitate to take thank you. If you'd invited me for a drink, then I'll invite you to lunch. White Condensed Ice gently nods in fascination. I'm going to the bathroom for a minute. I'll be back to find you in a minute. I've been waiting for almost half an hour. The ice has not returned. Without any hesitation, I immediately ran towards the teaching building. White Ice, something must have happened. I went to the bathroom for an hour. White Ice. Where are you? A voice carrying a cry, echoing from the side. Try dancing me here. When I saw back stop, your Ice is crouching in the corner subbing. Your eyes are red, your hair is messy. What happened? Are you hurt? Platinum Ice shake head, but she's still crying so hard. This makes me remember. It was a birthday party for her last time. White Ice trembling put right hand out. In the hands are some fragments of the pink hairpin. They've disputed it. The hairpin you gave me is broken. I just put it back together, but I can't. Forever and still can't. Little Vu has to do this. I can't put it back together. It's like she just lost the real thing. The most important thing in my life. It's something that once broken, you can never get back. I miss you like a needle. I've never seen it on the face of glacial eucalyptus. So much pain and despair. I can't help it anymore. Gently hugging her slim body, of the girl in the lap. Oh, if it's broken, I'll give you another one. 1 is not enough. 2 is not enough. 3 is not enough. 30. The girl cried for an hour. All the memories go out. I gently stroke the Ice White's hair, slowly say believe me backstop the ice. This time you have me, you're not alone. The girl is in glee. Not answering me. My cry is so sweet. 7. I don't know this kind of crying that suppresses suffering. How many times has it happened to that girl? I just know that maybe this is the first time from the time the glacial eucalyptus grew up to now. Times of heartbreak and despair. Have a bracelet so you can dive in without hesitation, I said to myself in my heart. The girl in front of you, maybe that's what it means to be born again. This life has me here, absolutely not to let the ice eucalyptus be bullied anymore, whether the opponent is human or destiny. The girl may have been better. The cry is getting smaller. Sorry. What are you sorry for? Because what just happened hugged me tight. There's nothing to be sorry about. When I'm sad, I'll hug the person next to me. Just now, I've hugged you. And the glacier's not saying anything yet. White Ice nodded slightly. I hold your hand here. Follow me. I hold the girl's hand and walk out. On the small road in the school, the trees are green on both sides. 2 people about the same width apart, a person walking slowly forward. I didn't ask you what the girls' names were, in what class, because I know that the ice eucalyptus isn't going to die. This girl would rather bear it herself. Absolutely no trouble of his own, to any eye around. I turned my head and looked at the ice cap on which floor. What to eat here? After you 2 finish eating. White Ice immediately packed leftovers to take home. Though he didn't say, but I do know that he brought it back to feed his father. Afternoon time, the students pull each other to class. Glacier looked at my empty seat, a little nervous in my heart. The owner suddenly appeared at the door. What are you doing here? Let's go down to the ballroom. Let's play. The whole crowd sighed and walked towards the stadium. Gymnastics teacher King Ping. I see the students coming down. Hurry up and run to the beach until noon. The weight contest is about to begin. I haven't seen her register yet. I can't see him with 1,000 people. I thought he was on the field too early. Do you have anyone who can see you? Everyone shakes their heads. Can you put her order back up? There's no such rule. Being late is like giving up. Where the hell is this kid trying to get away from? Just when everyone is running out of ways, there seems to be something going on in the audience. The host asked, let's break a sweat. So that every breath is full of power. Dottie, who are you? Why did you steal my bride's coat? What class are you in? A deep voice full of masculinity. Switch out from speaker. I'll introduce myself later. I'm a 12th grade dancer. Something happened today that really upset me. The days to come. I advise you to know what to live for. Have you heard of cat and mouse? Everyone is worried about hiding. When the exam is over, I am going to arrest people. When I finished, I turned around. One muscle strawberry for male students behind. Just walk down the aisle trying to. Though stay there for me. From a distance saw me being stopped by the master. Albino Ice nervously clenched fists, determined to rush towards me. I also saw the Ice White coming. Hurriedly frowned and blinked. The young woman stopped to understand what I meant. He stood still, his beautiful eyes filled with worry. When I saw the girl stop, I smiled. Then I suddenly didn't notice the tongue card in front of me. Make eyes wiggle their heads. Make a devil face with white stopped ice from a distance. Young girl red eyes. But still hanging Cho laughed out loud. In the stadium people passing by, but they keep their eyes on the enemy. Little Vu tried. You dare to openly steal the bride's ghost. Say some crazy words. You dare to make a devil face with me. What did those words mean? Father, master, I bet I lost a lot of money with people. Just say a few words. Don't worry. At the very least, I write a review and go to the competition. Next time, climb the wall. It's the whole school being notified. Obey the boss. Little you did not even come here quickly. I have been praying for peace, until now. The king agreed to lower my order. Several times I went to the supermarket exploding a guy with the old man. Whoa. I wasn't careful at the games, so I kept it warm. First class sports games are nothing special. Does the college exam get a plus? The next day is last month's survey. Don't forget what our glue delivery is. Try to keep your mouth shut. But actually, he had no intention of sending this girl away. You even want this girl to be your daughter-in-law. My future. For my daughter-in-law. You don't care about the enemy anymore. Even though he's just a power supermarket owner. But my uncle Buh is very powerful. I'm the only son of this generation. So you're all pampering me. The only request for me, it's a second grade exam. Make the future easy for me. I can't believe I am so broke. So now, try to look at the ice platinum. It was extremely pleasing to the eye. This is the savior. You know that your son also cares about you. This little girl is not coming back together. She'll be home first, and she'll be here later. Do you know what her family situation is? Do you have any brothers or sisters about Badge's family? I really don't know anything. This kid cares about people like that. Why don't you go and ask? Everyone has an invisible shell on them. It protects everyone's weaknesses. When it's too close, the layer is broken, and that person will also be broken. I saw you choking out. I preached about filial piety. Of course, rich guys like you don't have a shell. That's it. I can be asexual if I'm a schoolboy. It's fun to look back at any time. Okay, this boy also dared to teach Lao Tzu. I'm going to work after dinner. Ice Platinum goes to the supermarket. You're here, dance. I have something to tell you. What's wrong? Back, stop staring at me. Seriously, ask what you're going to do. What are we going to do? We're going to dinner later. I want you to watch a movie with me. I want to ask if. What are you going to do with the girls? I held on, then laughed and did nothing. Just scare them a little. Let them know I'm not the type. Just avoid them causing trouble again. No, of course it's true. You see that girl's eyes have widened a little. I smiled and said that the national day was coming soon. What are you going to do? Can't you go to work? If not, leave it after. Maybe I can take you out. So let's get to work. You learn eucalyptus ice, sports games quickly to the last day. White Ice stops at the canteen door, timidly blocking two hands. What does she want to buy today? Let me get some mineral water. White, stop the ice and look at the soda bottles on the shelf. Even though you say mineral water is good to drink, but I know that fresh water is better. Mineral water. How much does this cost for a bottle? Albinism bandage small lips. Be careful every little bit. Can I buy 2 bottles for 5 yuan? Okay. Absolutely no problem. Bax stopped paying ice. Hold 2 bottles of soda and say thank you. I quickly turned around and left a little hesitated. As if the enemy would change his mind. Come by often, girl. When I heard that, I turned around and nodded timidly. When the last round is over, Willow shouted to try to dance. You are too strong. I love you to death. This kid's pretty good. Everybody's cheering for me too. I gladly look at the crowd. The girl in the back rushed over. You bought me a soft drink. Ice White condenser nodded. Pass both bottles of water. He gave me 2 bottles to drink. Each of us has a bottle. I don't drink for you. You drink for me. Hear me clearly. Let me not negotiate with you. I can hear your orders. The girl instinctively couldn't resist. So let's drink. Platinum ice sip. Feel the sweetness of fresh water. Your eyes also show some radiance. Then I close the lid, stand silently to one side and watch me drink water. This scene makes me feel very satisfied. Because this is what you bought me. Why don't you drink anymore? Dak stopped the ice and cracked his lips. Faltering, I want to say it again. I want to save it for Dad. The girl with the shy lips is not arguing. As the answer to this bottle, drink it. Your father's part for me to invite. No, you don't need it. Just throw the smell. I miss the ice to the bone. This stupid girl never thinks for herself. Let's go to the canteen and buy some water. So the boy smiled and walked sideways. Take the small hand. Weiss warmth stopped the ice walking towards the canteen. Time seems to stop at this moment. When the sun goes down, the sports festival is officially over. I jump content in the afternoon. I also won a gold medal. When the 5 champion positions are displayed in front of you, he's completely shaken. I put the whole sports thing behind me. The next month's exam is the most important. I remember playing music in my previous life. This month, I'm back on the block again. As a result, my father was scolded by his uncles. Face not in time. I caught the 7 eyes of my uncle. But this time I can't stand it anymore. Getting out of the best love position is a process, not the target. If you have passed the exam before, college is just a pretty vague goal. So now my goal is backstopped the ice at the same university. If you go to college and you're not together, who will protect her? The ice cream is my only motivation. Attempts to get home. Mom and Dad, don't make me rice tonight. They've got one last night to learn. Water comes to your feet. Don't take care of me anymore. When I finished, I went to the bedroom and started studying. I've been studying for hours. I really don't want people to have 7 hopes about me from small to big. Parents have never seen hope in their son. You did your best to clear the way for life, and the girl was on time every day off to take my tutoring seriously. After breakfast, and the next day, I went to exam room number 30. This is the exam room for all the stupid saints. People are laughing and laughing. It is more popular than the early market in the east. Suddenly, the whole class is strangely silent. At this point, the ice is slowly coming in. Her pure white appearance is completely lost with this room. Everyone's looking dumbfounded. Before the sports games, I also knows that Glacial Eucalyptus is the top school in the block. After the games, I has also seen the great beauty of Ice White. So everyone's very curious. It's amazing why she showed up here. Platinum Ice stall. Bury your feet for a few seconds, then bow your head and go straight to the ballroom. Good morning. After greeting, White Ice quickly moved towards the last position and sit down. Everyone showed their shocked faces again. I wonder why the ice is sitting there. What does it look good on? Everyone needs to scatter. I also went to the position in the most hidden corner, just sat down. Supervisor teacher could have stepped onto the podium. The exam is about to start. Please pack up the related stuff to the podium or the hallway outside. Platinum Ice pick up the bag Ray. Trying to stand up. Her bag was picked up by a big hand. I can't even say thank you. I carried 2 briefcases. A blue a pink step up to the pulpit. After returning to your seat, the glacier leaned slightly forward. Keep your voice down and say thank you. Thank you. The ice didn't say anything. Her eyes fixed on the pulpit, where the pink briefcase is being carried by the blue briefcase. Bugging in my lap beside the slowly swinging curtains. A strangely peaceful scene. The whistle went off under the teaching building. The exam has started. She sat on the podium. I look at the students below me. I looked out the window and lay down. They don't look like they're taking exams. It's more like being in prison. Finally a noise came from a corner of the room. Drinking seems to realize the only hope. Instantly surprised to look. The only person in the room is writing. It's even 1 step faster than Glacial Platinum. Time goes by so fast. When there's only an hour left, I definitely skipped the reading comprehension and the language. Start writing directly. Write about how along with the rise of age and experience, experiment my ability to write and the depth of my words. It's absolutely beyond the past. After I finished writing the article, I breathed a sigh of relief. This is the first time in my life I've completed a whole writing assignment. The exam is quickly over. I'm going to get my bag. When I came back, I asked the ice, "Do you want to eat now?" White condensed ice hugging the bookcase, gently shaking her head. I went to the second floor of the dining hall. I'm going home after dinner. Suddenly I saw a brown phone. Him in the bag. This is the phone I brought for Batch to stop the ice. Go down to the first floor. I spotted the silhouette of Glacial Eucalyptus in one corner. I'm going that way, but I saw that the ice doesn't eat rice. He's bowing his head at something. Is there only white rice in front of you? No vegetables and no meat, but in the plastic lunchbox next door, it's full of vegetables and meat, but I don't think she's going to eat either. I can't help but frown. Then come back and look. See, beige condensing tape is using glue 502. Reattach the pieces of the previous hairpin. Suddenly I feel the world is unfair. The girl who ate the rice only had 5 cents. I bought a bottle of glue for $2.50. The hairpin was no longer worth anything. He seems to be doing something useless. In her heart, in the end, what's most important? My brother himself. Or this hairpin. Maybe the girl has never received a gift, so she's very honest. But, I clearly told you I could give you lots of other hairpins. But she's still, because of this broken hairpin, trying to find a way to fix it, whether out in the palm of the hand. I was called 502 and made some hard notes. She still persists. Finally, I couldn't help but touch Batch's shoulder. Why are you sitting here like this? White Ice can hear me. Quickly put your hands to one side. I sat down next to her. Pity to stare at the ice. She didn't dare look at me. I took the phone from Rez's briefcase. She looked at me in surprise and hurriedly refused. It's not for you. It's for you to borrow. As a supermarket worker, there's no associated tool. You can get lost, and sometimes I'll call you and ask you a question about your homework, and you realize it's not new. Be careful to take it now. Okay, I'll go home before you eat. When I finished, I stood up. I can't help but stare at the 8 pieces of rice on the table. But I didn't say anything more this time because it was useless. This stubborn girl won't listen. In the afternoon I went to the exam room, start reviewing math. All of a sudden I thought, something's up. The wrong person told the girl bowing her head that I was it. You are not. Eucalyptus by raising her glittering eyes. The horse puts its hands in front of its chest. What do you mean with a low voice? Except for you, nothing makes sense. White Ice is stunned. Face flushed in the blink of an eye. Hastily bowed with a ballpoint pen and graffiti on the draft paper. Pretend to be very busy. When the afternoon exam is over. Give me your exam now. Platinum Ice meekly give the exam for trying to dance. I exclaimed the joy of the winner. I got it right a lot. I want to tell the world about the glorious feat of my own. This is an unprecedented sense of accomplishment. In my 15 years of life, on the day of the month test results, the entire 12th block fell into an astonishing silence. And then there's the explosion of bigger noise. Position at the top of the honor roll, where over the years it's been 3 letters. Platinum Ice capture. For the first time there was a change. The first class is obviously dancing. They stood in front of the red board watching. Beneath my name is a familiar one. It just hurts. Look at the ice, man. There is no half joy in me. There's just a heavy sense of responsibility. And the silence. After achieving, I turned my head and saw that slender silhouette on the edge. The frozen eucalyptus crowd is also looking at the red eagle. There is no hope in the face. On the contrary, there was a smile of relief. It's like lifting a little weight. He felt my eyes and turned his head. His clear eyes nodded at me. No one is better than me. Behind this first position, it's how much time it should be used to review has been frozen into a shadow. Hazy pictures in the supermarket late at night. It's the review notebooks. Prepare thoroughly for me on the weekend, as well as in the face of my unreasonable demands. It's a kind of helplessness. He sacrificed perfection when you stand on top of yourself in exchange for the mutilation. For the first time in my life. After school, I didn't immediately go out to celebrate. It's riding a bike. Slowly walk with him in the sweet direction. Cinnamon flower. The sunset stretched the shadows of these two. White ice. My father said to congratulate me on my infatuation. We did pretty well. I want to invite you over for a meal. I'm intentionally vague about rankings, for fear of putting pressure on you. The disease stops with a little hesitation, fingers unconsciously twisting the straps of the briefcase. That's what the temple gave me. It's also the pink briefcase I gave you, but I've got to go home and cook for my dad. Take me with you, too. My supermarket imported a batch of delicious ribs today. He tried to pretend to be a fan. You can't ignore the boss, and there's a lot of new people buzzing. White condensed ice heads up. My eyes are a little red. I know this isn't just a meal. This is me and my family, trying to use the clumsiest, warmest method to pull you and your world apart. Come closer, little by little towards their son. I want to refuse, but seeing consistency doesn't allow us to step back. And the hope hidden in my eyes. Teenagers, not that. I can't even say the last word. I just dreamt for an hour. This response makes my heart dance, so I'm going to slit my mouth and laugh. The smile under the sunset was especially radiant. August exam wind wave. Female friend received strict disciplinary punishment from school. In the presence of parents, I solemnly apologize. Ace White. The ice is very calm from beginning to end. Only when there is no one. He said a little thank you to me. I know all this. It's because I am in the back supporting you. A clear blue sky. Time has passed. The college exam is finally here. In the stress and expectation, I put pen on the exam. Cancer White condensed ice magic concentrate. They both do their best for each other's future. Date of publication of transcripts. The results are not beyond expectations. My name and the glacial eucalyptus are tied together. Appear in the same matriculation list of top universities. They've kept my promise. With a great effort. I don't care to catch up with you. The day of the high school graduation gala. Ace white dress. It's simple, but it amazes the whole room. I'm no longer the girl hiding in the corner, trembling with fear again. Under the protection of my day by day, the gloom in your eyes is fading away. Instead, it's some radiant part of self-confidence. At the party, Willow is quiet with a complicated mood, watching the dance, and the icy eucalyptus. Small talk in the corner. Finally just psyched for an hour. It's easy, the party is half done. I suddenly pulled the white ice and snuck out. They both ran to the roof of the school. The cold of the late night melts away the heat of the summer day, filled with sparkling south sky. I look at you. A serious voice that's never had ice vitiligo. Do you remember the birthday wish? White ice nodding. At that moment in my heart I wished. I hope to have him by my side for the rest of my life. I took a deep breath and looked at you with burning eyes. Now I can tell you what I want. That was mine. A wish is, I hope every birthday of Beck stops the ice. I was all there. I hope every time you cry, it's for joy. I hope every step in your future, I am all in. I took out of my pocket a small box. Maybe there's one inside. Pink hairpin comes. The little diamonds that sparkled shine brightly under the sow. This temple for me. But this time it's not a note. It's about spending the rest of my life in exchange, in my capacity to protect you. Ice White Platinum be my girlfriend. White's tears stopped the ice immediately gushing out. But this time it's no longer self-pity and suffering. It's filled with the warm water of happiness. I didn't say a word, just nod so hard, then take a step forward, into the warm arms that I hold, relying and clinging throughout the youth. I hold you tight. It's like you picked the world to find again. After losing, I bow my head close to your ear, and you softly say don't be afraid. I am here after all. Under the night sky, two young hearts lean on each other. They all know that the winds of life may not completely stop. But from now on, they will be each other's home and light. We go through every spring, summer, and winter,